Okay, so the problems below are just a little bit more challenging versions of exponent problems. Alright, what you need to remember still is you can't leave an exponent negative, and if anything is to the 0 power, it's 1. Okay, so in the first problem, I have 3 x to the 4th, y to the 0, z to the negative 2. Okay, I gotta move z to the negative 2, and I gotta do something with y to the 0. Alright, 3x to the 4th, nothing changes, so I'm just going to go 3x to the 4th. Alright, now, y to the 0 is 1, so I could put times 1, but that's not going to change anything, so I can just pretty much get rid of that. Alright, now, x to the negative 2 is in the numerator, so I'm going to have to flip it down to the denominator, so I'm going to put it over c squared. Alright, then I'm all done. Alright, here, I have x to the 6th and then y to the negative 3rd in the denominator. So I'm just going to take this and bring it up to the numerator. Alright, so it's going to equal x to the 6th, because that didn't change, times y to the 3rd, because I had to bring it up. Alright, I could put it over 1, but it doesn't matter. Alright, now, the next one. I got 4x to the 0, y to the negative 3rd, and z to the negative 7th. Alright, so I'm going to have to change that, and do something with the x to the 0. Alright, so 4 doesn't change, so that'll stay up top. Alright, x to the 0 is 1, so if I do 4 times 1, that's not going to change anything, so that's gone. Alright, and y to the negative 3rd and y to the negative 7th are in the numerator, so I'm going to put them in the denominator. And then that problem's all done. Okay, now the last ones, same thing. I'm going to have to get rid of the negative exponents, negative exponent, negative exponent, negative exponent, right there, there, and there, and I'm going to have to change x to the 0 to 1. Alright, so if we look at it, x to the 4th stays up top. Alright, and then z to the negative 4th is going to move up top to the numerator, y to the 3rd is going to come down to the denominator. So it's going to look like this. Y to the 3rd. There we go. Alright, these, alright, this time it's 5 to the negative 2nd, so that's going to go on the bottom, 5 squared. Alright, x squared is going to stay, y to the negative 2 is going to go to the denominator, and z to the negative 5th is going to go to the numerator. Okay, and then the only thing I got to change left is 5 squared, so it's going to be over y squared. There we go. Then that one's done. Alright, and then on this last one here, that's going to go to the denominator. So 2 squared. X to the 0 is 1, so it stays. Alright. Y to the negative 4th is going to go to the bottom, to the denominator. And then a to the negative 2 and b to the negative 8 are going to move up to the numerator. So a squared, b to the 8th. Alright, and 2 squared is going to turn to 4, so it'll be a to the 2nd, b to the 8th, 4 times y to the 4th. Okay. And there we go.